Hey guys, it's Jenna the Wheelhouse Project, and boy, this eclipse energy is quite intense, and you're gonna find that there's a lot coming up for you that feels old energy, that feels like old patterns coming back around, or old tests coming back around, or old energy of people that were in your lives coming through and new people in your lives. And just seeing how you'll handle it, right? Will you handle it in a new way? Will you see it? Will you move through it differently? I have had some really interesting stuff coming up that I saw myself going to an old pattern. I saw myself going back to sort of a people-pleasing pattern and caught it, and realized I was not speaking my truth, that I was not saying that I was not comfortable with something. And this was in a sort of a business situation, but regardless, it is about us seeing what's coming up and seeing that it's a test. Like and I shouldn't say a test, but it's really about us clearing those old patterns once and for all, saying, I see what this is. I see how I used to react to this. I see that this is not the direction I want to go anymore, and I'm going to handle it in a new way. And it's not about shutting down your heart, because I know I got a little bit upset when I realized what this person was doing and how I was reacting to it, and I felt like old defenses coming up around my heart, old protection, right? Old self-protection, old boundaries. And that's not what it's about. It's about going, oh, okay, I see it. Now I need to stay in my heart, not get in my head, not following the ego, because that's what I was doing, was following an old ego pattern of what I believed I needed to do, to obtain this person's approval, or to get what I needed in this particular situation, that I needed to set my own needs aside, right? And so it's about standing in your truth and asking for, what you need and deserve and desire, but also, seeing when the ego comes up, when old patterns come up, and stop them, and also not looking for that ego in others, because we tend to also do that too, right? We tend to also go, oh, they're an ego, or they're doing this or that, and we need to see that we need to see the light in them too. Like, we need to see the light in ourselves, we need to see the light in that person, and we need to understand that, when we hold the light and we look to the light in the others, in the hearts of the others, that it's their chance to show up in that space. And if they don't, that's okay. That's their choice. And we don't judge them for it, and we don't respond any differently. We stay in our heart, and we stay in our light, and we speak our truth. But it's really, this eclipse energy right now is about all of those old things coming up to be seen. So look for it in every interaction you're having. If you're like, wow, this is weird, or this is not going how I wanted it to, take a good look. Where is the old pattern showing up? What is showing up for you, and how do you need to respond in a new way? I hope that helps. So much love to you.